Hi, brothers and sisters. I wanted to do this video. Um, I know a lot of people have been sharing videos about you have to use that there's no coin. There's a coin shortage. And a couple nights ago, I remembered this dream that the Lord gave me probably about a year and a half ago and it was coined. The term was coined in my dream, and I heard people saying this. They were saying a cashless society. And the dream started out that I was in an audience, or I was either in an audience or watching on TV, and I saw this Russian woman, and she was really like starlight, like a star, almost like a movie star or something. And she was English, but she speaks Russian. And she was standing in front of this audience, and she was saying, she was speaking to them, and I said, I was thinking in my mind, what is she saying? And then the Lord allowed me to hear what she was saying. She started speaking in English, and she said, a blooming papaya in a cashless society. But the way she said it, okay, so she said that, what was it? She spoke English, but she was saying it in Russian. And the way she said it in Russian, everybody gasped. Because the way she said it from English into, in her mind, she was saying it from English into Russian. She said it the wrong way. It's hard to explain. The way she said it in Russian from English was, you put your cash into a blooming papaya. And so they gasped, and it was like, I understood that to them, the way she said it was like a derogatory way, you put your cash into a blooming papaya. But then she was like, oh no. And then she corrected herself and said it the correct way in Russian. A cashless society, a blooming papaya in a cashless society. And then the scene switched, and it's like I was watching on the news, this man that was like, I could tell he'd been in the war, like the last war. He was a very elderly man, and I saw him on the TV, and he was using paper money and change to pay for items and goods. And I saw Hillary Clinton watching this on TV, and she was like so mad. And I knew in her thought, she was like, I thought we took care of this. I thought we made it to where people weren't able to use cash anymore. What is wrong with this person? Why isn't this working? Why is there still cash floating around in society? And she got mad. She saw this on screen on the TV that this man had, they mattress their money away, or they jar their coins away. And this man was still trying to use his cash and his coins. And she was livid that their plans were not working, that people had stashed away money and were trying to use it out in town. And then the scene switched, and I was watching the TV again, and it was an interview. And I knew that the news was interviewing people about what it's like to live in a cashless society. And there was a teenager on the screen, and he was with his girl, and he was being interviewed, and they asked him, what's it like to take your girlfriend on a date in a cashless society? And he was like, oh yeah, it's great. It's easy. You just go and swipe your card, and it's not really that big a deal. They were using him and other people, they were interviewing them, how easy it is to live in a cashless society. And then when I got on here a few minutes ago, I saw Dabu. Sometimes I watch Dabu 77. He gives news. And I saw that his title, Cashless. Pizza Hut and Walmart self-checkouts ditch cash as nationwide coin shortage. And he's showing this sign on the Pizza Hut. And it says, "We've gone cashless. To help prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus, we will no longer be accepting cash payments." And this is so weird. I saw this today because a couple nights ago I was thinking about this with the coin shortage. And the Lord is so faithful to let us know that these things are coming. And it's to usher in the new world order. It's to lead people towards the mark and taking the chip, where you put the chip in there and they know everything. Your biometrics, your data, everything. You could swipe your hand over something and pay for something at the register. Okay, you guys, I love you and God bless.